The Whitworth Hall, with seating for over 1,000, is used for large gatherings and university ceremonials, such as the conferment of degrees. The degree ceremony opens with a procession led by 2 students carrying wands with lictors' badges. These badges were presented to the university in 1926 by Thomas Brown and Sons. The serpent is the crest of the Duke of Devonshire, the first president of Owens College. The rising sun is pure symbolism for growing enlightenment, leading to the Latin inscription Arduus ad solem, striving to the sun. An alternative northern translation might be, you don't get out for nout. The Latin inscription on the other badge is Honestas optima politia. Honesty is the best policy. The group following the leaders consists of representatives from the Committee of Convocation, teaching and administrative staff of the university, and heads of halls of residence. Convocation is the body of university graduates and current academic staff. A second group, led by student stewards carrying wands, follows with representatives from Court, the supreme governing body of the university, and Senate, the academic body responsible for exams, teaching and research. Also in this group are the academics who will present the graduands for their awards. Next in the procession comes a student bearing the mace, which is made of solid silver. The main body of the head is decorated in applied gold, with the arms of the university. Of the former Victoria University, Owens College Manchester, University College Liverpool and Yorkshire College Leeds, and the City of Manchester. Busy bees, a feature of the crest of the Manchester City Arms, and the double rose, representing the Union of Lancaster and York, are also applied in gold. The serpent from the Duke of Devonshire's arms completes Mr. Leslie Durbin's design of the mace. The mace bearer leads the Vice-Chancellor, or one of the Pro-Vice-Chancellors, who is the presiding officer of the ceremony and who will present the degrees on behalf of the university. The procession is completed by the registrar, or his representative. All the students taking part in the procession are volunteers from the university student body. The ceremony closes with the Latin quotation Salva sit universitas, nostra Mancuniensis, hoc precantis consugamus, which translates to, Long live our University of Manchester. So saying, let us stand.
Ladies and gentlemen and graduands, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to this ceremony for the conferment of degrees. It is a day of great celebration, and so it seems particularly appropriate to hold it at this festive time of year. We are fortunate to be able to award our degrees in this magnificent Whitworth Hall, which was designed by the great Victorian architect, Alfred Waterhouse, who also designed Manchester's Town Hall. For those of you waiting to receive your degrees, it's a very important day because it's a day when we give public recognition to the effort, the commitment, and the determination that have brought you academic success. The splendid gowns and different coloured silk hoods that you're wearing are visible symbols of your achievements in a wide range of disciplines, in business administration, in the arts, music and theology, in town planning, in economic and social studies, and in law. In the science disciplines, it's been standard practice for many years for a sizable proportion of undergraduate students to continue to postgraduate study. It used to be less common in the arts, humanities, and social sciences. We're delighted that we're now seeing an increasing number of students in these disciplines continuing their studies at graduate level. And this is a trend which will help to fulfill the university's key academic objectives as we move into the next century. The university supports its higher degree students through research and graduate schools. Within these structures, many students now take a one-year taught master's degree, which incorporates not only specialist advanced study in their chosen area, but also a research training component, which prepares them to go on to 3 further years of study at doctoral level. These taught master's degrees bring together groups of highly able students with members of academic staff who are doing research at the frontiers of their discipline. In graduate seminars, there is an opportunity for the sharing of the excitement generated by research activity among staff, master's students, and those working on their doctorates. It is the commitment to the advancement of knowledge through research which is the defining characteristic of a university like this one. We are, of course, an institution where students come to learn, to acquire knowledge. But knowledge of academic disciplines isn't simply present in the world, waiting like a geologist's rock samples to be picked up and classified and stored. Knowledge has to be created by generation upon generation of scholars, each building on the work of those who have gone before them. Or, in Sir Isaac Newton's fine metaphor, standing on the shoulders of giants. So here, in this academic community, we're not simply acquiring knowledge or enabling our students to acquire knowledge, but we are collectively creating it too. And that's what work at graduate level is all about. Many of you who are receiving master's degrees and doctorates will have worked for a long time to complete your degrees. Those of you who've had to cope with the demands of both employment and part-time study have probably wondered on a number of occasions whether you'd ever get to the point where you would be able to assemble the final version of your thesis and deliver it to the binders. In some cases, your supervisor, family, and friends will have wondered that as well. But you have, and that's why we're all here today to celebrate with you. Today's celebration has a dual focus. It is a university celebration because today you join that vast body of people throughout the world who are graduates of the University of Manchester. Those of us who work in the university are very conscious that the university is not its buildings, splendid though some of them are. Rather, it is its collective endeavour, its traditions and its vision, its scholars past and present. We recognise the role of our graduates within the wider university by having an alumni association, which you are all warmly invited to join. In this country, there are branches in Manchester, London, and elsewhere, and the international standing of the university is reflected in the fact that we have overseas alumni associations too, in countries as far apart as Greece and Singapore. When I was in the United States in September of this year, I was able to meet a group of Manchester alumni, some of whom had graduated over 20 years ago, but who were still eager to have first-hand information about developments within the university. Every May, the Alumni Association produces a magazine called Manchester Graduate, which contains articles about former students, as well as information about events and reunions. Many of you will have been fortunate enough to make good friendships while you've been in Manchester. Joining the Alumni Association is one way to keep in touch after you graduate. I've said that it's a university celebration, and we mark that with due pomp and ceremony, with organ music and a mace bearer, with a stately procession, and the full panoply of academic dress. But it is an individual celebration too. And for that reason, each of you will be presented individually by name. That's quite different from some degree ceremonies, where students are processed in batches of 5 or more. There the focus is more on the class of 97, rather than on individual achievement. As I shake hands with you and congratulate you individually, you will receive the recognition of applause from those who have taught you and from family, friends, and partners who have encouraged and sustained you. And that leads me to say a word to those of you who are our guests today. By your encouragement, support, and understanding, you have contributed substantially to the achievement of our graduands at both first degree and higher degree levels. Despite all the supervisory and support mechanisms of our research and graduate schools, postgraduate research can produce in the student a sense of isolation, of ploughing a lonely furrow. Also, because the timescale is long and the direction of the work may shift and change, it's not unusual for research students to find it hard to see how, and indeed whether, they will ever present a satisfactory thesis. By reading the acknowledgements in countless theses, I've come to the conclusion that a sense of indebtedness to family or friends is the norm rather than the exception. So, as teachers of those who are about to graduate, we too are grateful for the support that you have given them. And now, graduands, as we come to the presentation of the degrees that you have worked for so long, I know that my colleagues will join with me in offering to all those of you who are here today, and to those who couldn't be here and who received their degrees in absentia, the university's warmest congratulations and its best wishes for your future success and happiness.
Madam Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Piers Dominic Gervais Britton.
Dr. Britton, congratulations. Very well done.
Caroline Amanda Griffin.
Dr. Griffin, congratulations.
Martin Robert Jarvis.
Dr. Jarvis, congratulations.
Virinderjit Singh Kaura.
Dr. Kaura, congratulations.
Adam Charles Murray.
Dr. Murray, congratulations.
Nicola Helen Richards.
Dr. Richards, congratulations.
Mandy Karen Shaw.
For sure, congratulations.
Piers Howard Guy Stevens.
Dr. Stevens, congratulations.
And for the degree of Master of Arts in the Faculty of Arts, Stephen Mark Conway.
Congratulations, Stephen.
Philippa Jean Grand.
Congratulations, Philippa.
Naomi Evelyn Hetherington.
Congratulations, Naomi.
Suzanne MacLeod.
Congratulations, Suzanne.
Rosamond Ann Clare Pace.
Congratulations, Rosamond.
Helen Julie Pearson.
Congratulations, Helen.
Sarah Ruth Potter.
Congratulations, Helen.
Nicola Jane Quatermain.
Okay, congratulations.
Helena Ralasova.
Helen, congratulations.
Martin Crispin Simpson.
Congratulations, Martin.
It was a lot of fun.
Good.
Hauke von Zecht.
Congratulations.
Sarah Jean Young.
Congratulations, Sarah.
Stephen Ainscough.
Congratulations, Stephen.
Andreas Glafkug Andreu.
Andreas, congratulations.
Andromache Areta.
Andromache, congratulations.
Jeffrey Barlow.
Jeffrey, congratulations.
Thank you.
Caroline Blackburn.
Congratulations, Helen.
Craig Julian Brown.
Congratulations, George.
Janet Helen Cambridge.
Congratulations, Janet.
Sarah Elizabeth Carr.
Congratulations, Sarah.
Stephanie Ann Duffy.
Stephanie, congratulations.
Richard Thomas Easton.
Congratulations, Richard.
Douglas Stewart Stanley Evans.
Congratulations, Douglas.
Helen Deborah Evans.
Congratulations, Helen.
Sarah Lucy Fenton.
Congratulations, Helen.
Soraya Feely.
Sorry, congratulations.
Sylvia Guanter Alabau.
Congratulations, Sylvia.
David Allen Hudson.
Congratulations, David.
Chung Yi Hoon.
Congratulations.
Diane Ikram.
Congratulations.
Joanne Veronica Kent.
Congratulations, Joanne.
Philip Hugh Kerr.
Congratulations, Philip.
Helen King.
Congratulations, thank you.
Rivka Lafontaine.
Congratulations.
James David Henry Langley.
Congratulations, guys.
Tracy Marshall.
Congratulations, Tracy.
Harvey Charles Miller.
Congratulations.
Elena Moran Pozzi.
Congratulations.
Claire Pova.
Congratulations, Claire.
Helen Marie Lillian Poussard.
Congratulations, Helen.
Sarah Teresa Rawlings.
Congratulations, Helen.
Joanne Vivian Rolfe.
Congratulations, Joanne.
Andrew Paul Scott.
Congratulations, Andrew.
Suleiman Saidi.
Simon, congratulations.
Janine Louisa Swift.
Congratulations, Janine.
Melanie Ann Thomas.
Congratulations, Melanie.
Simon Paul Turner.
Congratulations, Simon.
Patrick Richard West.
Congratulations,
Valerie Frida Warden.
congratulations, Melanie.
Matthew Ezra Wright.
Congratulations, Matthew.
Zhao Hoi Wu.
Congratulations.
And for the degree of Master of Music, Martin John Parker.
Congratulations, Martin.
And for the degree of Master of Philosophy in the Faculty of Arts, Benjamin Michael Daw.
Congratulations.
Harumi James.
Oh, congratulations.
Martin Tullett.
Congratulations.
Janet Louise Warwork.
Congratulations, Janet.
Julian Wilfred Ward.
Julian, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And for the degree of Master of Town Planning in the Faculty of Arts, Paul Wheeler.
Congratulations, Paul.
Thank you very much.
James Alexander Allen.
Congratulations, Phyllis.
Darren Mark Cogman.
Congratulations, Darren.
Thank you.
Oriel Chiara Considine.
Congratulations.
Christopher Daly.
Congratulations, Christopher.
Matthew James Frost.
Congratulations, Matthew.
Michelle Ann Hilton.
Congratulations, Michelle.
Rachel Ann Humes.
Congratulations, Rachel.
Stuart Leonard Randall.
Congratulations, Stuart.
Richard Alexander Seaman.
Congratulations, Richard.
Joanna Stavrinou.
Congratulations, Joanna.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Philosophy in the Faculty of Arts, Vivian John Enever. And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts with honours in Ancient History and Archaeology, Carol Leslie Peacock.
Congratulations, Carol.
And with honours in Combined Studies, Sophie Claire Harrop.
Congratulations, Sophie.
And with honours in Drama, Sarah Louise Dean.
Congratulations, Sarah.
And for the degree in English and Italian, Benjamin Robert Turner.
Benjamin, congratulations.
And with honours in European Studies and a Modern Language, Alex D. Weston.
Congratulations, Alex.
Thanks.
And with honours in German Studies, Charlotte Hannah Augusta Rees.
Congratulations, Charlotte.
And with honours in History, Anthony Ellis Plasko.
Congratulations, Anthony.
And with honours in History of Art and Architecture, Marlene Dinah Esther Hassan.
Congratulations, Marlene.
And with honours in Literary Studies, Angela Elizabeth Cross. And with honours in Linguistics, Helen Margaret Gosling.
Hello, congratulations.
And with honours in Politics and Religion, Nicholas Adam Phipps.
Congratulations, Nicholas.
And with honours in Theology and Religious Studies, Ruth Deborah Hornsby.
Congratulations, Ruth.
Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Paul Jeremy Knott. Sang Woo Lee.
Dr. Lee, congratulations.
Jose Antonio de Azevedo Pereira.
Dr. Pereira, congratulations.
And for the degree of Master in Business Administration, Siobhan Elizabeth Owens.
Congratulations, Siobhan.
Madam Pro-Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Umair Ahmed.
Dr. Ahmed, congratulations.
Gemma Mary Cox.
Dr. Cox, congratulations.
Ashraf Gamal Eldin Abdelrahman.
Dr. Abdelrahman, congratulations.
Colette Fagan.
Dr. Fagan, congratulations.
Dehong Gu.
Dr. Gu, congratulations.
Daniel Lloyd Jones.
Dr. Jones, congratulations.
Kathleen Ann Kendall.
Dr. Kendall, congratulations.
James Graham Leach.
Dr. Leach, congratulations.
Sean Michael McLaughlin.
Dr. McLaughlin, congratulations.
Carl Albert Newton.
Dr. Newton, congratulations.
Nadia Okal.
Congratulations.
And for the degree of Master of Arts in the Faculty of Economic and Social Studies, Helen Judith Blackman.
Congratulations, Helen.
James Alistair Cameron.
Congratulations, James.
Patrick Joseph Fian.
Congratulations, Patrick.
Helen Elizabeth Keller.
Congratulations, Helen.
Russell Stanley Kelly.
Congratulations, Russell.
Tracy Kenworthy.
Congratulations, Tracy.
Jennifer Susan Lees Marshmont.
Congratulations, Jennifer.
Michael Joseph O'Donnell.
Congratulations, Michael.
Jennifer Stuttle.
Congratulations, Jennifer.
Sultan Ali Khan.
Congratulations, Sultan.
Patricia Janet Appleton.
Congratulations, Patricia.
David Bates.
Congratulations, David.
Kathleen Beckman.
Congratulations, Kathleen.
Paul Jonathan Charles Beekmans.
Congratulations, Paul.
Luca Maria Brusa.
Luca, congratulations.
Anthony John Bullock.
Congratulations, Anthony.
Susanna Jane Bing.
Congratulations, Susanna.
Caroline Ann Castles.
Congratulations, Caroline.
Paul Cooper.
Congratulations, Paul.
Mary Louise Earle.
Mary Louise, congratulations.
Alessandro Ferreira.
Alessandra, congratulations.
Carrie Louise Galloway.
Harry, congratulations.
Zygmunt David Gazdecki.
Congratulations, thank you very much.
Ian David Geary.
Congratulations, Ian.
Georgios Giauris.
Georgios, congratulations.
Susan Hilary Gray.
Susan, congratulations.
Elizabeth Margaret Green.
Congratulations, Elizabeth.
Sharon Maria Hammond.
Wonderful, Sharon. Congratulations.
Gunter Helbock.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Stuart William Johnson.
Congratulations, Stuart.
Jennifer Jones.
Congratulations, Jennifer.
Barbara Kelly.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Hyun Soo Kim.
Excellent. Congratulations.
Yoon Kyung Kim.
Congratulations.
Peter Kitonio.
Congratulations, Peter.
Dennis Krivoshi.
Congratulations, Dennis.
Nicholas Kainikos.
Congratulations, Nicholas.
Luca Lavenia.
Congratulations, Lucas.
Adam David Lever.
Congratulations, Adam.
Nadia Lizovskaya.
Congratulations, Nadia.
Crosby Joseph Mamble.
Congratulations.
Daniel James Mansfield.
Congratulations, Daniel.
Anne-Marie Martindale.
Anne-Marie, congratulations.
Innocent Matche.
Innocent, congratulations.
Takahiro Miyoshi.
the hero. Congratulations.
Saleh Mohammed.
Saleh, congratulations.
Natalie Monnier. David John Murray.
Congratulations, David.
Irvin Malik Nuranabi.
David, congratulations.
Leontine Postel Vine.
Leontine, congratulations.
Rebecca Jade Quarel.
Congratulations, Rebecca.
Manuela Michaela Reichler.
Manuela, congratulations.
Jared Ashley Ruff.
Oh, congratulations.
Miguel Enrique Santayana.
Again, congratulations.
Elizabeth Mary Seston.
Congratulations, Elizabeth.
Riyadh Mariel Watkins Stone.
Congratulations.
Neil Stewart Taylor.
Congratulations, Neil.
Susanna Teresa Wells.
Well done, Susanna. Congratulations.
And for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in the Faculty of Economic and Social Studies with honours, Kathleen Ellen Atkins.
Congratulations, Kathleen.
Torquil Graham Blackstock.
Congratulations.
Leon Alexander Cutler.
Congratulations.
Nicholas John Ryan.
Nicholas, congratulations.
Madam Provost-Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate of the University, I present to you for the degree of Doctor of Laws, Alan Charles Hutchinson.
Dr. Hutchinson, congratulations.
Rebecca Melanie Ann Parry.
Congratulations.
Paul James Rice.
Congratulations.
And for the degree of Master of Laws in European Law and Policy, Daniel Schwamenthal.
Congratulations.
Sabine Broderman.
Sabine, congratulations.
Sandrine Chambord.
Sandrine, congratulations.
And for the degree of Master of Laws in International Business Law, Nicola Helen Brown.
Congratulations, Nicola.
Geffion Howard.
Congratulations.
Andrea Ferguson.
Congratulations, Andrew.
And for the degree of Master of Philosophy in the Faculty of Law, Charlotte Kate Walsh.
Congratulations.
Madam Pro-Vice-Chancellor, I present to you on behalf of the Senate of the University for the degree of Master of Arts in the Faculty of Economic and Social Studies, Teshoma Tesfaye.
Congratulations. Glad you made it.
And for the degree of Master of Arts, again in the Faculty of Economic and Social Studies, Jekyll Yu.
Congratulations. Glad you made it.
Salva sit Universitas Nostra Mancuniensis, hoc precantes consurgamus.
So now you're leaving the university and going out into the world. All of us in the university wish you the very best of luck. We're sure that you'll do really well. When you graduate, as you've just done, you automatically join a body of graduates called Convocation. Through Convocation and through the programme of events organised by the Alumni Officer, you'll be able to keep in touch with us and, we hope, share with us news of your progress. From time to time, the university publishes Manchester Graduate, which will tell you what's happening within the university, what's new, what's going on, how we're changing, how we're keeping up with the times, and how some of your contemporaries are faring. Now more than ever, one of the most important parts of the university consists of its graduates, taking forward the name of the university along with their own achievements in every country of the world. Do keep in touch with your colleagues and your teachers, with your hall or with your department. We value that link, and we hope you will too. And now the world awaits you. We wish you every success and happiness in the years ahead.